today to speak on a topic that resonates deeply with our lives: the effects of social media on human interaction. Social media has revolutionized the way we connect, giving us the power to communicate across continents with just a click. Here's what I'm talking about in a picture: a mobile phone, so to be said. A mobile phone is a common device nowadays. Everyone has access to it. It is not even a day probably since we have lastly said hello to somebody using it. But let us not forget, but as we bask into this digital connectivity, it is essential to ask, are we truly growing closer, or are we just becoming strangers in the crowd? I, contestant number 1, shall attempt to maneuver and walk you through this contemporary phenomenon. Well, social media are double-edged swords. On the positive side, social media have bridged distances that once felt insurmountable. Think of families separated by oceans, staying connected through video calls and messages. During the pandemic, platforms like WhatsApp and Zoom became lifelines, keeping relationships alive when physical meetings were impossible. So, how many of you remember taking online classes during the pandemic? Raise your hands along with me. Quite many, almost all of us. Thank you for acknowledging. Please kindly put your hands down. So, as someone wisely said, technology connects us when we're apart, but it's our intention that keeps us truly connected. Yet, this connection often comes with a cost. The richness of face-to-face interaction, complete with tone, expression, and touch, cannot be replicated by mere pixels on the screen. What social media promises in connection, it sometimes takes away in depth. We live in a world where likes and followers often serve as the measures of self-worth. Relationships are reduced to comments and emojis, leaving little room for genuine empathy or understanding. Imagine this. We see our friends' vacation pictures on Instagram, leave a quick, "Wow, looks amazing" comment. But does that substitute for a heartfelt conversation about their experiences? The truth is, no, it doesn't. This culture of superficial interaction has created an illusion of closeness. But in reality, it often leaves us feeling more disconnected than ever. Social media also shapes how we engage with the world. Algorithms often create echo chambers, showing us only what aligns with our beliefs and reinforcing our biases. While this may feel comforting, it limits our meaningful discourse and reduces our ability to see issues from diverse perspectives. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are, someone once said. In this sense, social media can act as both a bridge and a barrier, depending on how we choose to use it. But social media doesn't only have a dark side. Let's not forget the potential for good. Social media has united the world for significant causes, from raising awareness about climate change to amplifying voices through movements like #MeToo and #BlackLivesMatter. I hope all the intelligent audience in this program are familiar with these movements. Social media is a powerful tool which is capable of acting as both a bridge and a barrier, depending how we choose to use it, and the key lies in using it responsibly and ensuring it complements rather than replaces real-life connections. So, the next time we pick up our phones, let's ask ourselves, are we truly connecting or just occupying space? Let's choose to connect with each other in ways that truly matter. Thank you for bearing with me this far. Have a blessed day.